UK lockdown, week 34! We thought that week 33 of UK lockdown had some pretty big news, with Joe Biden winning the US presidential election. But it would seem that week 34 of UK lockdown trumps all that.
Trumps!
Now, whilst most of the world and at least 50% of Americans were cheering the victory of Joe Biden taking the US presidential election,
I don't think I'm going to be doing it.
Donald Trump is yet to acknowledge Biden's win and has refused to concede his position so far.
You are fake news. Sir, go ahead. Can you stay?
We know that Donald doesn't like being a loser, and so he's been focusing on winning on the golf course instead, whilst mounting a legal challenge on the election result, stating that the postal votes which have been counted are open to fraud. Most of us would have said that Joe Biden winning the US presidential election was the best news to come out of 2020 so far. But that news was trumped
Trumps!
when only a few days later it was announced that we had an effective vaccine against the coronavirus. The news of the vaccine sent the market sky high as confidence seemed to return to the global economy.
Huh? They finally found an effective coronavirus vaccine.
Many people are elated by the news that we may now have an effective vaccine against the coronavirus. There are, of course, those skeptics who feel that the vaccine may have been rushed to market, and we're unsure yet of the long-term side effects on humans. However, we can say that this is a positive step towards the road back to normality.
Do you have coronavirus? Do you have coronavirus? Well, if you do, you'll be pleased to know that they've now found a vaccine. It's made by proper scientists and everything. It's perfectly safe.
Week 34 just kept on giving and giving. There was more good news this week in the form of news for students. Students would be mass tested for coronavirus and be given a travel window to ensure that they could be home with their family and loved ones over the Christmas period. And most importantly, protect their family and friends once they get home. Week 34 of UK lockdown just kept on giving and giving. There was even more good news
Squeezed into this week.
This time it came in the form of Dominic Cummings
Being asked to leave? Or did he resign?
from number 10 Downing Street. Either way, he was seen leaving number 10 for the last time. There have been many conflicting accounts as to what happened and to cause the departures of Dominic Cummings and Lee Cain. Now, what Boris chooses to do next will be seen as pivotal. Many have said that he could take this as an opportunity to steer himself away from the hard-nosed conservatism which he's adopted lately and has proven unpopular with the people. Instead, he could move back to the more socialist liberal Boris, which people fell in love with many years ago. Well, that was UK Lockdown Week 34. I've been Alex Carr. You have been awesome as always. Join me if you can for UK Lockdown Week 35.
Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump? Did you vote for Trump? Come on, Donald. I've counted all the votes and it's clearly a win for Joe Biden. Time to go.